Hello everyone. So there are two ways to update your database record. The first one is using fill and the other is using update. But what is the difference between them? The fill method will update mass assignable attributes, but it won't update the record in the database until you have used save method. So whenever you are using fill, you have to use save in order to update the database record. In case of update method, you don't have to do it manually. It will automatically update the record in the database. So for the demonstration purpose, I have created a new Laravel project, and inside I have created a migration for posts. A post table will have title, a body, and is feature column. The is feature column will represent whether a post is a normal post or is a featured post. In the post model, I have set only title and body columns to be fillable. So the is feature is not going to be fillable by default. I have also added a database record using PHP Artisan Tinker. So let's get into our controller and see how fill works. What I have done is I have set new values to title and body, and I am updating the record. Let's see what happens if I reach out to the route. I refresh, I get 1, which is true, which means there was no error. But if I check my database record and refresh it, I see still the old values. So the reason is that I filled and updated the values, but I didn't update the database record. So in order to do that, we have to do post save, and this will update our database record. So now if I hit refresh and go back to my database and refresh, now I can see updated values. So this is how fill works. Now if I have to use update, I will have to do just post update, and I have to pass in the attributes, and that's all. It will automatically update the record in the database. So now if I change it to new title 2 and new body 2, and I go to browser, hit refresh, go back to database, and now you can see that our database record has been updated. So if we look into update method, what it does is it actually fill the attributes and then save it. So it does both the work for us. So now you must be thinking, then why should we use fill? Actually, when we have to update something that is not mass assignable. So for this purpose, I only set the title and body to be fillable. So if I even set the is featured column to 1 or true, and I use update, see what happens. If I go back to my browser, hit refresh, I go back to my database record and see the is feature is still 0, which means false. So update doesn't update anything that is not mass assignable. So for that purpose, you can use fill. How you can do that? You just simply, let's uncomment everything, and here I can say post is feature and set it to true. Let's comment this one out, and now I'm using fill and save. So this way, if I do this, hit refresh, go back to my database record, now you can see that I have set the property of attribute which wasn't mass assignable. Also, there is one more thing that I would like to share. The update method returns a boolean, while fill method returns the eloquent model. If you like the content of this video and want to see more, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.